Yes, welcome everyone here to the Smash Sports Show right here on Smash FM. Outside here in beautiful Hawthorne East, of course, just finishing one of our other interviews. But let's go across to a Premiership team over in Adelaide, and of course, it's been with the Edwardstown team that won the Premiership for the second year in 3 years, and of course, they won this time the Division 5 Premiership a couple of weeks ago, and of course, we got some of the valuable members of that team join us right now to tell us a bit about it. Thanks, Oi, for joining us.
Thank you.
Hi.
Now we'll go. I'll get each of you to introduce yourselves, and for the players in particular, what position did all you play on grand final day?
I'm team manager, footy director, player. On the day, I played full forward.
I'm Adam. I was the coach, played on the bench.
I'm Jess and I played centre half forward.
I'm Lisa. I have no idea where I played. I think I played wing, half back, and half forward. Yeah. I did.
Okay. I'm T and I played forward pocket.
Hey, I'm Marie. I played wing and half forward.
I'm Kayla and I played wing. I'm Madison. I played half back.
Tell us a bit about the season. Second year in Div 5, and obviously you smashed it this year. Tell us a bit about it.
Well, look, it was an interesting year. We weren't expecting to end up where we did. It was another year of challenges to begin with, but we were lucky to get some great women involved in the squad and some depth through our juniors that came up and delivered some really, really good games for us. Young Madison here was exceptional throughout the year, and she can crack a smile if she can. But yeah, no, like it was really, really challenging in the beginning, and but we worked our way through, and then got closer and closer to the top teams, and then we got them rattled, and come grand final day, we got the job done. But it was an exciting year. I think everyone enjoyed it. I hope they did anyway, and you can't keep everyone happy, but hopefully they will come back next year and we can have another crack.
Is there any moment, was there a particular game throughout the season that you just went, okay, we can actually do something special this year?
When we played Salisbury.
Yeah, the Salisbury game. Yeah.
Yeah, can I elaborate? I guess there was two teams that were in tight the whole season really. It was Athelston and Salisbury. And then when we played, what round do you reckon we played Salisbury? The
second to last round.
Second to last round, we went out to Salisbury and we kept them scoreless. It was 55-0, and we were all sort of baffled ourselves. But that's when we all really looked at each other and thought, "Wow, we can actually do this." And then we also played Athelston a few times towards the end, and we got within I think one game was within 5 points and the other was in 4. So we knew we could do it. We just had to do it on the day, which we ended up doing. So that was good.
The grand final. Now, it was a pretty wet one out there at St. Mary's. How did you manage to keep your opponents down to one behind for 4 quarters, even though throughout the whole game? How important was your backline in particular?
We were pretty tight on our opponents and we cleared it out to our midfield.
Well,
yeah.
Yeah.
Look, I think the strength of the day was the fact that they everyone bought into the game plan, and that was to be strong at the body, strong at the ball. We didn't give an opportunity to sort of push us off the footy a lot of the day, and we just went harder than they did. That was the difference. They weren't prepared for that, and in the end, we got the job done.
Was there any moment in the grand final that all of you had a chance to enjoy in the moment, even though you did kick 2 goals 13 in that? I wasn't going to mention it, but I thought I'd better mention it.
Yeah, strong first half, 9 behinds to 1 behind. But I think even at 3/4 time, I said to the group, we're only a couple of kicks in front. Anything can happen in a game of footy, but deep down inside, I think we all had the same feeling at about 3/4 time that this is ours to take. But how about you, ladies? What do you think?
I don't know. I was right until the end. I mean, I feel like in their game plan was to tag some of our players, where we just played our footy. We didn't worry about any tags. We knew we were good enough. We stuck to our game, and they basically ruined their game by tagging all of us and not playing their version of footy. So that definitely worked in our advantage, I'd say.
How did you try to adapt to the wet conditions out there at St. Mary's?
Bend down and pick it up and not bloody sock up. Pretty much.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Bend down, pick up the
Yeah.
ball. That was pretty much it.
Simples.
Did it help that you had to go through a bit of a long way, like going for the prelim? I'm assuming you went for the prelim final to get there, because obviously I'm assuming.
Yeah, the prelim's got an interesting story to it. Did you want to hear about that?
Yeah.
So Friday night, before our game day of the prelim, I had a few people around, and people were coming to collect tickets and so on, because we only have to have a ticketed events for the prelims and the grand finals in our league. And so a few people rolling in and out, and a few stragglers were hanging on. We're having a bit of a chat, and I got a phone call from Salisbury, where they advised us that they couldn't get a team up and actually forfeited, so we didn't play a prelim. So
Oh wow.
it's the only time I'm aware of it. I haven't heard of anyone else that's made it their way to a grand final through a forfeit, but unfortunate for them, but a positive for us that meant we went in fresh as the opposition, and we were lucky enough to have that preparation time. And so we just trained on the Saturday when we would have played, and went about our normal routine, and that's what got the job done.
So, Sammy, being the women's director there, I was just mentioned about what happened on the day before. When did you find out? And I guess, did it come as a surprise for you?
I was with Adam at that. I was one of those people having a few, catching up. So yeah, when he was talking, I could overhear what he was saying, and I was wondering what was going on. I was thinking, was it the Adelaide Footy League or was it somebody else? And then when he got off the phone and he told us, it was it was an interesting feeling. It was excitement because we knew we were in the grand final, but it was also, is this really happening? Is it like, it was a bit of a surreal feeling, to be honest.
Yeah. So who got the hold of the cup first?
We did.
We did.
Yeah, I think we held it together. Yeah.
Yeah.
They handed it to us, and
Very special moment.
for you or me.
I'll both together.
Okay, I need to ask you this as a follow-up then. I guess, how good was to hold the cup first before your teammates swarmed on to both of you? And then the second part of that question was, were you worried that you were going to get crushed by your teammates or drop the cup?
Oh, look, I guess the first cup already got dropped from a couple of years ago, so dropping a cup wasn't a big deal.
No.
Being swamped by the teammates wasn't a concern either, really. I think I was still a little bit sort of shocked by what we'd achieved, but certainly I was really, really excited for the playing group because they don't come around very often, and for the fact that some of these women have got two of them in a few years is incredible. But it was just nice for me got to experience it with them and be part of it, and be able to be part of the journey to this point. But I don't know, how did you feel?
No, it's just unreal. We bloody did it, so it's great.
So did any get a chance to drink or kiss out of the cup?
Oh yeah.
Everyone.
Yeah.
Yes, everyone. It's been cleaned out, but yes, everybody had a go.
A tipple or two.
Yeah.
Except the miners, they were on the surface. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Did any get a chance to kiss it, especially the miners?
Kiss the cup.
Did you kiss it?
I'm sure the cup got kissed.
Yeah,
What an
I got
opportunity.
Yeah. Yeah. Look,
I'm pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure it's been kissed a couple of times. We can hand the lid around.
Yeah.
Little peck on it.
Now the medals as well, which I can say as well. There it is. So I need to ask, how long did all you wear your medals around your nets for, and did any of you sleep with it? And then the second part of that question is, did if you got a chance to bite on your medal on the day, was it pure gold on the day?
Not gold. I'll give you a hot tip.
Mine's got a couple of chips.
So mine has got a tooth mark. Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Did anyone
Yeah.
sleep with this?
No, it was too heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
The next day.
Love it.
You wore it.
We wore it the next day.
We did wear it the next
We
day.
did.
Well, I still had it on the next day because I didn't go to bed until the following day. But, yeah, no, I don't actually remember. I'll be honest. I don't remember.
Were you cooking food?
I don't remember.
Do not recall.
Now I know the flag as well. I think it's the smallest flag I've ever seen by any league. There it is there. So I have to ask, did any get to wear it as a cape?
Oh, someone did.
Yeah, someone did. Who did?
Oh, who wore as a cape?
It's a bit small for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
You
you
couldn't
had to
actually-
use your imagination.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
just had to hold it.
Strike with that.
Yeah. Someone did, but I don't recall who it was.
Could have been me, but I can't remember. I do not recall.
It's more of a bib,
Yeah.
you know, sort of attire.
Attire,
yeah.
For when you eat your ribs.
So has the premiership sunk in for all of you?
No, still not.
Really? Yeah.
Yes and no. Like it's still a bit like it has. Like we're looking at it. We've got our t-shirts. We've got our our medals, and we're sitting here looking at the cup. We know we have. It's just it's still quite it's kind of a bit unbelievable that we actually did it. So
A bit surreal.
Yeah, good word.
Anyone
Word.
want to add in the back?
Word of the day. Surreal.
Yeah, I think like going into the season, I never would have thought we would have won a premiership, but here we are. So it's exciting.
Going into the grand final, I was not confident. Adelaide were undefeated for the year. So I knew we got close, but I didn't think that we'd be in front. And I think I only believed it when it was like, I think, what was it, like the last 2 minutes or minute and a half, me and Kez, one of the other players, like looked at each other and just went, I think we're going to win. And then we were hugging while the ball was playing and waiting for the siren to count down. Yeah, that was probably when we realized that we might actually win it.
Especially the ones that have been part of the one in 2022 in Div 6. Which of the premiership means a bit more than the other?
That's hard.
Nah, they're equal. I think they're equal. Premiership's a premiership, isn't it? Like it's it's just a great feeling for to be able to say that we're premiers, regardless of if we're dual or single, we're premiers. So it's for me they're equal.
We had arch rivals both times, so it was good beating both of them, but it's the same really. I mean, it was special this time because there were 7 original people who played in that grand final. We all got to play again, so that was nice. But yeah, and we had this year, what did we have? There was like four groups of sisters. What else did we have?
Mother daughters.
2 mother daughters. Like it was a very family orientated. So I would probably say this year, from the sort of team perspective, like all the family links was, I would say, more special.
What does the sport of football mean to all of you, and especially being at Edwardstown? I'll get all you to answer this.
We're essentially a family, a second family.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Spend a lot of time together, you do become family. And I think footy is one of those sports that you do tend to build a real camaraderie with the group. You tend to look after each other, and you just build that family nature in the game. So and this group of girls is amazing. You included.
Look, I think the football clubs are one of those places that aren't replicable across other sports. I don't feel like I don't know a lot about this in states in regards to rugby and so on, but footy here, in comparison to other sports, basketball, cricket, soccer, and so on, there's a lot of just coming and going. Whereas at football clubs, you find people hang around, we socialise together, you have a real different environment around it. And Edwardstown's been exceptional for that. And the women's program, and credit to the ladies, like Sammy and a few of the other women that were here from the beginning, Jess, Lisa, and just driving the program, because it's important that we have pathways for, young ladies like Madison to be a part of, and the fact that she's been able to play in a premiership. Were you 15? Yeah.
I'm 16.
Were you 15 at the time? You turned 16 before that. I can't remember.
Shoot, you were 16.
16. Like, to be able to play in a senior premiership at 16 is like, a fantastic experience. And you've also played in a premiership as a junior, and so have a couple of the other girls here. So like it's great that we have that opportunity for girls and women in football now, and it's been a privilege to be a part of it. And I hope what we're doing now is only positive for the future of that, both in our league, other leagues, and football in general, our club.
Well, for me, it's my first year. I've never played before. And I started out by speaking to Adam, and I said, look, I can't kick, I can't bounce, I can't whatever. He goes, oh, that's all right, you'll fit right in. And it's just been amazing, like the support and encouragement that I've received. It very much is like a family, and there's been ups and downs throughout the season, broken bones and all that sort. So just having that emotional support and just physically having people there and having each other's backs and putting your body on the line for each other, it's like nothing else. So very appreciative.
Yeah, it's definitely a happy place. It's a bit of an outlet away from work and uni. So yeah, be able to play with all my friends and call them family.
Can you feel the love, Will? Can you feel the love?
I can. What have all you learnt from each other on and off the field?
Patience.
Can you elaborate on that, Kayla?
Oh, I don't know. I got sister over there, so
Just a drive-by.
No.
I'd say courage. Look at my other teammates and seeing them putting themselves out there, and it just strives. It makes you want to strive and be better and support them in the best way that you possibly can.
No. Very good.
Obviously, for the players, be careful how you answer this question. It's a two-part question. The first part is, you all mentioned right at the start what position you play on the field. If you had a dream position where you love to put, where you love your coaches to put you next year, where would that be? And then the second part of that question is, tell us about your amazing coach with you.
I think I played mainly on the wing this year. And I've already told Adam, sorry.
Adam?
We call him Ambo. I already told him that's probably my favourite position. Although I did go forward pocket and kicked my first goal this year, which was an absolutely ugly goal. And it took me multiple goes, so I don't see him putting me in the forward line anytime soon. I think Ambo's just he's done such a great job from after our last premiership. We struggled to get a team together. We didn't have that family atmosphere. And I think Ambo's just done a great job of getting the team together and building this culture where everyone's accepted, where, we're like a bunch of misfits. We've got people from 15 playing in our team to people who are 50, and we all blend together, and we have, 12 kids that are out at our trainings, because half of us are mums and they all look after each other. And it's just Ambo's just really driven that message where everyone can be included and we're all part of the team, which has been great.
Well,
So now I
follow that. Well, I'll go. I like centre half forward. He knows that. We have a lot of banter between each other, but no, this year I think a lot of people saw a different side to Ambo than they had previously. Usually, I know a lot of the younger ones used to be very scared of him, but this year he's really just like a big teddy bear. And I feel like Kayla said before, patience has been really key this year. He's been patient with us. He's learned that we're very emotional creatures and that he needs to be very patient with us. And I feel like the training, because we had people like Marie that had never played, he, I would say, structured the training perfectly so that we would peak towards finals, and it just all worked out very well. So we're very lucky to have him.
Oh, you're not going to talk about yourself? Look, I've retired about 5 times. I'd like to retire again. But then, I'll be a bit like John Farnham. I'll be the best.
It could be the last time.
Yeah, this will be the last time. But yeah, look, I'm pretty much bench, full forward. Yeah, they're pretty much my favourite positions. Yeah, the last 2 seasons under Ambo have been pretty amazing. Definite improvements. Like Lisa said, just building that culture, ensuring everybody feels comfortable, everybody feels included, everybody feels like part of that family. So yeah, Ambo's we've got a lot to thank Ambo for in that regard. So been good.
Oh yeah. So like throughout the season, I played like back occasionally in midfield. I'm pretty happy to go anywhere and just do that for Adam. But a couple of years ago, I started getting coached by Adam in the under 15s, and I just knew like the next year he was happy to have me out in the women's team. And he's always been like encouraging and supportive just to have me out, like no matter what. Like if I'm available, if I'm unavailable, like, he's happy to have me out.
Feel your head growing, Adam.
I played wing this year, and I already told Adam, but I'd like to try mid maybe, but I am pretty happy with wing. And yeah, this is my first season in seniors and being coached by Adam, but it has been really fun, and I've felt included and felt like I belong. So yeah, he's done a really good job.
So I've been a little bit all over the shop because it's my first year, but I have certainly enjoyed playing in the wing and up back. I don't like the pressure of forward, in all honesty. So I'm quite happy there running. And I can't say enough good things about Adam and what he has brought to this team and to my life. The trainings are just, like Jess was saying, it was tailored for people that are really experienced to beginners, but it was always fun, it was always engaging, you always felt welcomed, and it's just been a really beautiful, positive family environment, and I've just felt so welcomed since day one. Everyone's just opened me and embraced me with open arms, so I'm forever grateful. And with no disrespect, I just kind of wanted to have a shout out to AJ and Maisie as well, for their assistance throughout the year, because that's just been invaluable to us as a team. So big thanks and shout out to them too. Yeah.
Let's see what we're doing.
See you, AJ.
Convenient.
I played forward and a little bit of wing, and I'm pretty happy with those positions, to be honest. Maybe a bit of back, but yeah.
I'll put you back anytime.
Yeah, I think Amber's done a great job this year. Just the culture, the family, the time, effort he's put in. It's been very accommodating for everyone.
Thank you, everyone, for that.
It's definitely the
Is there
time,
a
right?
figure now?
No. Yeah, of course. Everyone runs in precinct.
I think a lot of people don't appreciate how much time and effort, outside of the trainings that Adam puts in to help us succeed. So it's very much appreciated.
So we're going to finish with a couple light-hearted questions about the team. The first part is, who's the comedian, the best singer, the best dancer on the team?
Sammy?
Yeah.
Sammy.
She's a pretty good dancer as well.
Yeah. Excellent.
Maybe
Take them all
might
out.
be the all-rounder.
Yeah.
Might be the
Yeah.
all-rounder.
Deb is an excellent singer.
Not Maisie though.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're going Deb for singer.
Yeah,
Deb
absolutely.
Deb for singer.
What was that?
Sammy's 100%
Sammy,
dancer.
dancer, comedian.
And she can take comedian both. Take them both,
Take
mate.
it all.
Yeah.
Sure, I'll take it all.
Triple threat. Sammy the triple threat Jones.
Hey.
Any good nicknames in the team we should know about?
Pickles. Oh,
Best name.
This one.
Mad dog.
Yeah.
Mad
Oh, Mad Dog.
Mad dog.
Mad Dog.
yeah.
Lager.
Puffs.
You can't.
X Puffs.
Oh, we got Till Pickle too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Till Pickle.
Till Pickle.
Watto.
Yeah,
Watto. Oh, we had a bit of Miley action.
What was Gracie's nickname? No, she gave her one in the-
Oh, Silky. Are you talking about?
Silky. And we got Zippy.
Oh, Zippy. Yeah, Zippy.
Smart.
Oh,
Oh.
Pug.
Gazelle.
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 Yeah, Gazelle.
No, it's all
Mad
nicknames.
Dog.
It's not.
Dog.
Yeah.
We'll work on that for next year. So when we do this again, we'll have that prepared for you.
Okay. The most embarrassing moment on the field this season, and what was it?
Guess it's goal.
Doesn't need to be mentioned.
Someone fell on that.
I kicked the ball and went, woo.
No, I don't remember.
Oh
no,
it went to
Caitlin.
It went to Caitlin and then Caitlin got it.
Yeah, that
okay.
was supposed to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really supposed to happen, yeah.
Set
It's all
play.
choreographed.
I reckon Lisa's goal attempts were gold.
Goal attempts at West Croydon.
Yeah.
About four turns.
I got it eventually. It was fine. I socked it off the ground, literally from
On the
right
goal
out
line.
in front on the goal line, and it somehow went across the goals, and it didn't even get a point. It went around the boundary line, and I had to chase it, and my player got the ball. It wasn't good. I don't think I'm going forward for a while.
What was the pre-game pump-up song or hype song?
What was it? That new one that Kes got us onto.
Yeah, it was the
Well,
it was the
Come on,
remix of Cotton Eye Joe.
Oh, best
I'm gonna
on
bring
earth.
up Spotify. One moment, please.
Couldn't care less.
Couldn't care less.
Couldn't care less. There you go.
We also had Pump It Up.
Oh yes.
What was some other songs? I mean,
Man, I feel like a woman.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's always a go-to.
that's always a go-to.
Finish with Nigel Payne, actually.
Yeah, there's a few, but that was they're probably the main ones.
Now we'll finish with a two-part question. The first part is, what will be your advice to people that should get down to Edwardstown next season to be involved?
Come, bring your anyone, kids,
Yeah.
brother, sister, cousin, dog, anything. Bring them down.
Yeah, just come and give it a try. I think a lot of people are still a bit afraid, especially women who haven't been brought up through footy. I think the challenge there is around that confidence to just come out and not be worried about the embarrassment. We embarrass ourselves enough in life, so like coming out and having a crack at something new shouldn't be a barrier. Like just come and give it a rip, and anyone who wants to come out, feel free to get in touch. You know, we're a family club, we're an inclusive club, and our team's for everyone. So if they want to come and have a crack, then I'm always welcome.
No experience necessary.
I'm living proof.
That's how I got the job.
Me too.
Was there any good celebrations after the premiership?
I think Coach bought a whole bottle of Fireball. Was that one?
Oh yeah.
Was that us?
Yeah.
I don't think you
I
got
don't
it.
recall.
I don't really remember much, Will.
There was a line of
Yeah.
fireball shots on the bar.
Well,
I think he gave his card to his wife,
because we
and we bought the bottle.
we played at like 10 in the morning. So by the time like it got around to 10 o'clock that night, I'm not really sure.
It's all a bit of a blur.
But it was, you know, it was the last official sort of game of the season, essentially for our senior side of the club. So both us and the men were no longer playing. So it was a pretty reasonable night, good turnout at the club for us. And but it was yeah, I'll be honest, I don't remember.
It was fun though. It was fun.
Lots of dancing
Yeah, I
and
was gonna
singing.
I remember it was fun.
Yeah. Well, all eight of you, thank you so much for getting up some of your time to join us. Congratulations on winning the premiership, well deserved. 2 premierships in 3 years is an amazing feat, and especially going up a division as well. So all the best going up. I think you go up to Div 4 next year.
Yeah.
Yep. So best of luck up there as well. I'll hopefully be when I come over to Adelaide, I'll make sure to come down to Edwardstown and watch she's in action and hopefully get to meet all you in person this time. And hopefully all goes well. And hopefully I'll be doing this again next year when you three premierships in 4 seasons.
That's the plan.
That's the plan.
And thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks, Will. Thanks for having us. See ya.
No worries. And that's the Edwardstown, of course, Div 5 women's premiership team that won the premiership by 24 points in their grand final about a month or so ago. There's more on the Smash Sports Show right after this. Don't go away here.